All right, welcome back everybody to Bulldog Hero Plays the Stanley Parable. If you remember, we got two endings in the last one. Sorry for my voice being kind of low there. Hopefully it's a lot better now and more clear and you can hear me. But let's try to get these other endings now.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps
You know what?
he had simply missed
This
a
time
memo.
what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose the right door and then jump off. Let's see if that's an option.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Let's take a look. But it looks like there was a way to get to that one red door. I
This
just didn't know how to jump.
What a beautiful room.
Or maneuver around it.
What a gorgeous, gorgeous room. Thank goodness Stanley had taken this detour on his way to the meeting room. Life without having experienced this room was now too horrible even to consider.
I took my time here because we didn't get to hear it last time.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Yeah, we're going this way.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
So here we go. We're going to see if we can jump off here.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten
By
off
jumping
on the
off now!
wrong foot here. But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
That was an ending. All right, cool. So there we go. There's an ending there. All right, so now...
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Now...
Stanley decided to go
I'll
to the
go
meeting room.
right,
Perhaps he had simply missed a
then
memo.
left. Turn right to go left. Yes.
When Stanley came to a set of two open
doors,
doors, this was not
right.
the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was sublime, a work of art. What was it about this room that called so deeply and so personally to Stanley?
He said something
Its
different.
grace, its subtle charm? No. Stanley knew, but
Something
eager to
deeper
get
and
back to
darker.
business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
And I will. Oh, no, 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 no. Let's answer the phone call this time. Let's do that.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Or...
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
I go there.
I'm not your enemy, really, I'm
Like I
not.
jump off.
I realize that investing your trust in someone else
Do I-
can be
do I
difficult.
try that?
But the fact
No, no, no.
is that the story has
Let's-
been about
there's a lot of
nothing but
choices here. I like
you
this.
all
Let's-
this time.
I
There's
could jump
someone
off
you've been
right here and
neglecting,
get to that.
Stanley. Someone you've
Oh, do I
forgotten
do it? Do I do it?
about.
Do I do it? No, we're going to do the
Please,
phone call ending.
Stop trying to
Let's see
make
if he's-
every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me.
Here we go.
I'm asking, this is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself.
For her, I
to
get
put
it.
your work aside. To let her back into your life.
Let's see.
She's been waiting.
So like I said, we're going to answer the phone call and see what happens.
That's her, Stanley.
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Ah,
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife?
Yes.
Who'd want to commit their life to you?
that's
I'm trying
Monique,
to
the
make a point
mannequin.
here,
That's
Stanley.
my wife.
I'm trying to get you to see
Oh,
something.
what was the name in
Come inside.
Umbrella Academy?
Let me show you what's really going on
Was it
here.
Dolores? Oh, it's Dolores.
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
Press R on my keyboard.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
I don't want to press V. I want to get out of here. Dolores, help me.
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
I'm not going to press anything. Do I have to? I think I have to, huh?
But in his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful, and each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him. And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
I spent time with the boys.
So he went further. He imagined that he came to 2 open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
Prepare dinner.
As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable.
There's a baby?
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time. But there is no answer. How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed.
We're going right back to the
longer
beginning.
he spends here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one. And I'm trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer, that as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself.
Oh, boy.
But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
Do I do it? If I push the button, it's bringing me right back to the beginning, isn't it? And it'll leave me here in limbo if I don't. So I'm gonna wait, I don't know, 10 seconds. Let's just, 15 seconds. Let's just look at each other for another 5 seconds. Okay, well, yeah, I guess I have to hit it, so hopefully you reflected on some of your life there.
You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
Question nothing.
I suppose I can't, not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried.
Wow, please die. It was polite, at least. At least it wasn't go kill yourself. The end is never the end. What? Okay, hold up. It's different now. It's different. It's different. Something happened. I did something.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
What did I do? Oh no, now I'm lost in my own choices.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
What happens if I don't choose? Nah, that's not gonna be like that. Will it? Well, I'm gonna go right again.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly
'Cause I'm
well.
gonna jump off
Perhaps
the,
he wanted to stop by the
thing into the
employee lounge
catwalk.
first, just to admire it. Standing now in this incredible room, Stanley for the first time, but eager to get back to business,
Yep.
Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Nope, close the door.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years
Here we
ago.
are.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot
Was
here.
the truck down there?
I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been
go.
about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about.
Not my wife.
Please. What? Really?
Here we go.
I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you?
Yes.
Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
No, I already gave you chances. I've followed your directions one life, one universe ago.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Yoink.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
Excuse me, I like blue. Pokemon Blue. You know, that's my first choice. So I'm going blue.
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
Is this that door when the game crashed and all the arrows are pointing at it? Oh, hey. Hello.
All right, fine, go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you. You see? There's nothing here.
There's an
I
exit.
haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback. There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
Do I? Nah. Oh, he's making me.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
Do I even give him feedback? But yeah, you know what? I was extremely satisfied.
You see, I knew I was onto something. Where do these flashes of inspiration come from? How did I know the game needed a third door? Well, it's instinct mostly, a calling in your gut. I really couldn't say where the idea came from, except that I felt it in my soul. You can't teach that, Stanley. Don't even try. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one.
made a new
Let's
game?
take a look.
Oh. Leaderboard. So. Oh, jeez. All right, which one do I go? I didn't take this last time, so let's go here.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors?
Not
Again,
really.
honest answers, please. Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect. Let me boot it up.
Oh, I can't. We're in an endless loop.
In this game, the baby
Baby!
crawls left towards
There's a
danger.
baby.
You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours.
4
So
hours?
why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective?
I am not
Be
sitting
sure
here
to
for
keep
4
notes
hours.
on your experience.
Ah. How long do I do this? Oh, this reminds me of that D&D thing I did in my group. Oh, that sounds annoying. Oh, nope, you're dying, baby. So sorry, you're not my baby.
You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me?
No, that sound
because
was
if it's
annoying.
the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game, just to ease the pain? Let's see. What do we have here? Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
It's a brand new game, right? Is it loading? Come on. Watch it actually load another game of mine. That'd be kind of scary.
Aha! Fascinating. What do you think this game is about, Stanley? What's our backstory? What is our motivation? Well, it seems obvious to me that you are meant to play as a creepy man spying on innocent civilians below you from up high in your creep tower, perhaps for some sort of twisted erotic purpose. Yes, that must be it. What a fascinating venture into the experience of total mental depravity. So far, I love everything about this game, Stanley, and it seems there's even more. Come, let's venture outward and see what else is out there.
I actually know what game this is. This is Firewatch, and I actually have never played it before. So that's interesting that there's a game within a game. Or was that the spoiler of the game, where like you ended up just being a creepy guy? Oh, you're making me go. Oh my gosh! I remember when this game first came out, Firewatch. People were complaining that it was just a walking simulator. So. I can't believe I'm just playing a different game right now.
Oh, no. No, it can't be.
Frame rate's gonna drop.
It is. It's an open world game. Good God, quickly block it off.
Let me block it.
Oh, thank goodness, Stanley. What a close call. You really wandered off into that thing, that big open, just wandering around, no right or wrong directions, no path to follow. You can just go in any... Oh, thank heavens we avoided it. We're out of the woods now, Stanley. Okay, I'm going to get us out of here. Let's find another game.
What game
Preferably
now?
something with walls. Something with nice, big, insurmountable
Go out
walls.
there.
Okay, I think this will be just the thing.
Here we go. This endless loop of different games. This is the real multiverse of madness. Rocket League.
Wonderful. See, this is exactly what I
What?
had in mind. Just a nice big box for you to run around in. There isn't any possibility that you could get lost here. Now this is game design. Stanley, if you manage to get lost in this game, I will be phenomenally impressed.
How did I get here again? I've already lost my...
Okay, so what exactly do we do here?
I jumped off
Let's
the catwalk,
see.
went that way, kept going
There
to
are
the
lots
blue
of
door.
cars here in the back, but obviously there's no racetrack. Okay, I'm seeing that there's a ball of some kind back here. Is this game sports ball? Stanley, I think it's sports ball. Oh, what fun. We shall run the bases and do a touchdown together? Yes, I think surely we must. Okay, Stanley, here's the ball. Have fun.
There's one right here, yeah. Well, I'm always blue team, so... Can I hit it in there? Yeah, let's go. Oh, let's get it in. Oh, let me give me a good goal.
Are you doing it? Are you winning? Is this fun? Is it better than my miserable little story that I worked so hard on?
No explosion. Wait a
Stanley,
minute.
I have a thought. And I realize I'm not a
Can I drop in there?
sportsologist, but if one ball Hold on. What are you doing?
Uh-oh. Whoa.
Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you. How will you write a story without me? You
Jeez,
can't
what
do it. You
direction do I
know
go?
that. Stanley, come back.
Do I go this way? Oh, it's so dark. I don't like that. This way? I fell again. Oh. Alright, well, do I go straight or behind me? Let's go straight. Dude, I have no idea how I even got here, or what choices. I don't ever remember. Something about a catwalk, and then blue doors, and red doors, third doors. Make a U-turn? Oh no, I already been here, huh? Yeah, alright, it's all connected. What is happening here? Oh, light. I'm going the right way. I'm going back to my room, aren't I? 425, it's going up. 26 and 27. What do I do? Is there a button I press? There has to be something here, right? Touching buttons. No more touching buttons. Whoa.
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me.
Do I?
Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
Do I do something? Okay, well. The end is never the end. And we're back at the beginning. Wow. That one was, I went to the right door, jumped off at the catwalk, and then, well, the floor's back to normal. That's one thing. But after the catwalk,
All of his co-workers were gone.
All right.
What could it mean?
Should I do that again?
Stanley
and then
decided to
the
go
red
to the
door?
meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
No. No, this time I'll go to...
When Stanley came to a set
even
of
know
two
what I want
open
to do.
doors,
I'll go right.
he entered the door on his... This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
And then I'm going to go left after the launch
Stanley
here.
felt lightheaded, butterflies in his stomach. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on
I
his
did
left.
the catwalk, then jumped off there. But I remember there was that one where it got distorted. I saw the red door and I couldn't go through it, but whatever.
And so he detoured through
Oh.
the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
We've got a whole new branch here, everybody. Oh my goodness. Let's do it. Oh man. This game's huge.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's, left.
I don't think I have a choice, huh? Okay.
Oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake.
Oh, can I open that back up? Oh no, okay.
No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please? Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Okay. Whoa. This is...
No.
Already at the end.
This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to,
Could you imagine if I gone this way first?
It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning.
Wait.
And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay. From the top.
No. Oh, was that an ending? Ah. Alright, well, I felt like we did a lot in this video as well. I think I'm going to end it here as well. Nice short little videos. Hopefully they're short. This game's fun. I'm loving it. I'm loving the quirkiness of it and the variety of choices. I wonder if there's more to it, though. We found the baby. That was funny. But, yeah, let's see how this all unfolds, I guess. I don't know how many endings there are. I'm not going to look it up until I'm satisfied, really. When that is, I don't know. But as usual, and like every time, until next time, everybody. Laters. Wow.